If someone advised you to stay classy, always smile at strangers, say please and thank you, chew like you have a secret, stay away from gossip and be intelligent but not know it all, you may think that's the kind of advice my mother would give.
Zach, but would your mom describe herself as a fitness enthusiast, entertainment strategist, wife and fashionista who gets bored pretty quickly?
If your curiosity has been aroused, so is ours. So let's meet the lady herself, Wardah Hartley.
Wardah Hartley was still a teenager when she became the youngest TV news reporter on national TV. And having made her mark in this demanding field, she set about redefining the role of women in the boys' club of sports reporting. Always up for a new challenge, she's also a radio host, brand ambassador and entrepreneur with a passion for health and wellness.
Sports reporting and journalism is a largely male-dominated arena, so it takes a lot of chutzpah to enter that world as a woman and even more to completely redefine it. Wardah Hartley is doing exactly that with the style and grace of an absolute lady, and I'm excited to find out how she does it. Wardah, you look beautiful!
Thank you so much. Thank you for surprising me on my shoot.
I'm so excited to be here. Let's just jump straight in. Tell us a little bit about your background, your childhood, where you grew up.
I'm a born and bred Cape Townian, just been in Johannesburg for 5 years now with my husband. I grew up in a suburb called Surrey Estate, which is largely a Cape Malay Indian Muslim community. My family is actually one of the oldest families in that neighborhood. In fact, my grandfather was the first imam of the mosque in that area. I went to a local school there, Porterview Primary School, and then I went to Sansusi Girls High in Cape Town in Newlands. Yeah.
When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I actually wanted to do what you do. I wanted to be an actress. And my mother said to me, "Oh no, you'll never make any money with that. Go into journalism and do TV journalism because then you can get a regular job but still be on TV." And bless her, I'm enjoying it. I love what I do. I love being a TV presenter. I love being a journalist. I never thought I'd become a sports journalist though.
And how did this beautiful journalist get into the sports entertainment industry?
I was a couple of months into being a general news reporter, and obviously the sports editor at the time, who was Eben Janssen, he said, "You know what, we need more females in sports. Don't you want to just come over and try?" 10 years later, I'm still doing it. I love it.
So does your passion for sports come from work or vice versa?
I think it came from a little bit of both areas. I think I love to be challenged, and this was a challenge.
How, in your opinion, have you redefined sports reporting as a woman?
As being one of the first, not the first, I mean, Cass Naidu played a big role in me getting into this, and also a form of encouragement in the sense that she was already doing it, she was successful, she was being accepted, and I felt like I was one of the people who built on that. I feel that I made it more reachable for other girls and other women to get into sport.
And with such a busy lifestyle, how do you cope with stress?
Well, one of the ways I cope with it is exercise. It keeps me sane. It's the one time, an hour at least of the day, that I can only focus on the reps that I'm doing, sweating, and yeah, getting through it. So it's literally a point where I can just cut off everything. And this is the other way I cope with stress. Lots and lots of foot rubs.
How are you?
Hello Kashif, how are you?
Good.
It's so good that you're both here.
Yes, we're doing a shoot together.
Kashif Samadin is head of information management at a major South African banking house. And while he's a little more of an introvert, he and Wardah make the perfect couple.
Kashif, you're often seen out and about with Wardah. What is your take on this crazy industry?
Well, it's exactly that, a crazy world. And it's so different to the corporate world, my normal, boring office job. And it's just fun being part of her world and supporting her.
This is one of my favorite questions, so I have to ask, how did you guys meet?
Our parents have been friends for years, like over 20, 30 years. But the kids never really hung out together. So my dad sends me on an errand to go and get something at her parents' place. And she brought the parcel to the door. So I went, okay, wow, she's pretty. One thing led to another, had our first date, yeah. The rest is history.
How do you guys balance your busy schedules and work and quality time?
When we moved out to Joburg, we made a point of living a more active lifestyle. And
hello.
Hi.
Outfit change, ready to go for the second look.
Go for it, you look beautiful again. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. Hello.
You look really...
Christian and Alan, always the trendiest trend men. Tell us about Wardah's look.
Well, I think Wardah looks absolutely fantastic. We went with two looks today. We did a more formal look and a more casual look. We know some of the designers she loves, like Carolina Herrera, so we went with the very classic Carolina Herrera look.
Yeah, and for the casual look, we thought we'd sort of do one of the trends that is prevalent at the moment, which is the 70s retro revival. So we thought for casual, we put Wardah in a classic 70s wrap dress.
Well, you guys never fail to do a fabulous job. She looks beautiful. You guys are so cute together.
Thank you.
Wardah, how would you describe your personal style?
I think I've got quite an eclectic style. When I'm not in gym wear, I keep it quite simple and quite classic.
Okay, your ultimate feel-good tip.
A really, really good workout. You get the blood pumping and the sweat dripping. But I'll show you what that's all about.
I'm very excited for that.
The lifestyle of a journalist and media personality doesn't leave much time for exercise and healthy eating. But Wardah decided to get into shape and make fitness a priority.
Wardah has done what statistics say 95% of people can't. She's transformed herself and she's maintained her transformation for 2 years already. Wardah is all passion and ambition and a lot of muscle as well. You're already at it.
Yes, we need to warm up before we start the real workout.
Oh. Tell us about FabuFit, what inspired it and who it's aimed at.
Well, FabuFit was my brainchild. I started after I lost my weight. I lost 15 kilos at my smallest. So FabuFit is for the general public, just to educate people about what is out there, what they can do, because there's no right or wrong way to train. What works for you might not work for me.
And what inspired your dramatic weight loss?
I wasn't feeling really good about myself. I felt lethargic all the time, tired. My clothes didn't fit me the way I wanted it to, and I just started again on TV. And I can't be interviewing and speaking to so many healthy, fit people at the pinnacle of their careers with sport and being active, and I didn't look like I fitted that image either. So it was that, and then going for an assessment by my GP, having a full blood work done, and getting the very scary reality of what the state of my body was in.
And what is your secret to your weight loss success?
Finding balance with my approach to food, my approach to exercise, and approach to everything that I used to indulge in. Not shying away from it, but having it in moderation. Well, with that said, let's warm up and get this workout started. Sweet. Let's go to the QRX today.
Awesome.
Some good core exercises.
So what is your approach to food?
I only eat whole foods now. I only eat what's natural, organic. I don't eat any kinds of fast foods.
Do you feel like this discipline compromises your quality of life?
Not at all. I think, it's actually made my life better. I've gone full circle.
And how do you stay so disciplined?
It's just understanding what's the best thing for my body.
Wardah, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
I see myself having a career in the fitness industry, fitness and health industry. I feel that's my calling. I feel that my picture of success includes helping people find that balance that I have.
And just to wrap things up, what is your message of fitness and inspiration for young women and men?
The most important thing I would want to say is just because you get married, just because you have kids, that is not an excuse to look bad. That is not an excuse to let your body go and let yourself go. Don't make your life an excuse for not being healthy.
Wardah, you are so lovely. You are amazing.
Oh.
Wardah is an example of absolute determination and inspiration. From her own personal success to helping others reach their goals, she's not playing small by any means, and she's not letting stereotypes limit her success. The question is, are you willing to do the same?